Hello, how you all doing? Today is a wonderful day. Hallelujah. Today, I want to share the word with you. Most people all over the world, they are going through different things, trials and tribulation. And they are trusting God to turn around their situation for their good. Like we always say, I can see everything turning around for my good. Of course, everything will surely turn around for your good. But you must be ready to follow two principles. There are two principles that we must follow to achieve the desire of things turning around for our good. Most of us are not ready to follow that principle, but we are not ready to follow that, but we want things to turn around for our good. There are two principles that we must follow. The number one principle is the principle of perspective, the principle of attitude, the way you think, the way you view things, your orientation about things going on in your life. Your perspective is very important because it can influence your action. And your action will bring about your outcome, which might be a positive one or a negative one. Depend on the kind of attitude that you have. Your perspective, the way you view things, your point of view is very important. That's why the Bible says, guard your heart diligently, for out of it are the issues of life. Guard your mind. It's talking about your perspective, your way of thinking, the way you view things that is going on in your life. It says, guard your thinking with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Your thinking, your perspective, they can influence your action, and your action will bring about your outcome, a good one and a bad one. Hallelujah. You must have the right perspective to everything that happens in your life or that is going on in your life. The right perspective. Every perspective that is based on the world is the right one. Your perspective, your way of thinking should not be based on the opinion of others. Should not be based on what you are saying with your physical eye. It should be based on the word. It should be based on the word, because the word can never fail. The Bible says Abraham wavered not at the promise of God through unbelief, even though Abraham knew that he was already of old age, even though Abraham knew that Sarah was already old. The Bible says he never considered the deadness of Sarah's womb. He refused to waver at the promise of God through unbelief. He was giving time to God continually. Why? Because he had the right perspective. The perspective that is based on the word, that God can never fail. Because God said so, it will surely happen. The right perspective to be based on the word. The Bible says in the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 28, it says, and we know, I love that word, it says, and we know that all things work together for good. And we know, look at it, it didn't say some certain things work together for our good. It didn't say some of the things that happen to us we work together for our good. No, it said all things work together. All, it's talking about everything that has to do with us, everything that happens to us. It said we work together for our good. That is the word. It said, and we know all things work together for good. All things, whatever thing that happens to us, they work together for our good. That should be your right. That should be your perspective. That should be your attitude, the way you view everything. View anything that happens in your life with the lens of the word. Use the lens of the word to view it. That all things work together for good. No matter what come around in your life, no matter what is going on in your life, they are going to turn around for your good. That should be your perspective. That should be your mindset, your mentality. Your mentality. It is very important. When you have a good perspective of things going on in your life, you will be able to control your action. You will not be overwhelmed by what is going on in your life, because you know it will surely work, it will surely turn around for your good, because you have the right perspective. The disciples, they went through different trials and tribulations. It came to a point in their life. The Bible says when they faced trial, they were rejoicing. Oh, glory of God. They were rejoicing. Why? Why? Because they knew that all things work together for good. They came to the realization of it. And we know that is an winning. And we know that is a perspective. And we know that is an attitude. That all things work together for good. No matter what we go through, it's going to end up for our good. That is the right mentality that you should have. That is the right mentality that you should have. Have the right perspective. You'll be praying to God for a miracle, and it looking like the miracle is taking longer time to come. Come on, have the right perspective, and it will surely come to pass. That is the word. It just wait for it; it will surely come. That should be your right. That should be your perspective. That should be your way of thinking. That should be your way of thinking. Do not base your perspective on the opinion of others. You should not base your perspective on what you see with your physical eye, but base it on the word. As long as it is based on the word, it will never fail, because the word can never fail. The word can never fail. Let's develop the principle of right perspective to everything. It's very important. It will give you boldness. It will give you confidence. It will make you calm, even in the midst of trial. You know, come on, no matter what I'm going through, it's going to end up for my praise. No matter what I'm going through, it's going to end up for my testimony. That is the right perspective.